Hi guys, you're very welcome to Parenting with Dumibi, and my name is Dumibi. So today we're going to be looking at the video of Pastor Funke Adejimo on the 3 seasons of life between you and your children. For the benefit of those who haven't seen the video, here you go.
In your children's lives, between you and your children, there are only 3 seasons. The first season, you are in charge. Sit down. Yes, daddy. Even when the child does not want to sit down. Come here. Yes, mommy. You are in charge. It is a season. Enjoy it. Because it will soon end. The second season in your child's life, the child is in charge. The child is in charge. He doesn't need to take permission from you. Hello, mommy. I forgot to tell you that I'm on my way to China now. Hey, Akamu. Yes, mom. Yes. You should even be grateful that he told you. How many of you called the village to take permission to be here tonight? And then you step out and you notice that you missed your mother's call. Hello, mom. One church. She cannot beat you. She cannot say, because it is a season. The third season is the one I fear most. The child is in charge of his life and your life. The way you manage the first season will determine how he will manage the last season. Because when that child gets married, he's going to tell your story to the spouse. Mommy, me. Margaret Thatcher. So the wife is battle ready for you. That season, the child is in charge of his life and in charge of your life. You come visiting. I want pounded yam. Mommy, we cannot pound any yam tonight. You're sick. Please take me to you. Say, we've not collected our salary. We'll take you to. Okay. They will even carry you, put you in the car. Okay. Okay. What can you do? You're watching African Magic. They say they want to watch CNN. They flip it up. More than fair with mommy. News can't watch the Trump vessel. It's their house. If you treat them well, then they may consider honoring you.
So the first season she talks about is a season of connecting with them, spending quality time with them. It's a season of creating childhood memories with them. Ideally, this season it's supposed to be between 0 up until 18 years of age. But again, some countries like Nigeria, it's usually above because the child is not independent yet. While in some advanced countries like UK, at 18, a child is independent except for family dynamics. While the second stage she talks about is, you see all of those values, all the principles, everything you have taught them. This is when it will manifest. And permit me to say, you see that word I often say, parenting is not about now, but about the future. It becomes reality at this stage. This is the season of who, in quotes, your child becomes emotionally, who your child becomes physically, who your child becomes mentally or intellectually, and who your child becomes spiritually. By this I mean who your child have become holistically. This is the season where your children are fully in charge of their own lives and decisions. Like she said, when you call them and they say, "Oh mom, I'm on my way to China," and that they are just telling you at that point, does not mean they don't love you. Because remember, they're in charge of their lives, not you. But here's the thing, some parents get it all twisted at this point. They feel they've lost their child. Some feel very empty and sad. Some still see their child as baby and they make their children feel guilty for abandoning them. In this season, as parents, you only give them your opinion if they come to you for an advice, and then leave them to make their own choices and decisions. This is usually the case of a permissive parent. So for a permissive parent, in their head, they are thinking, after all I've done for you, start sacrificing my all for you. Is this how you're going to pay me? And my answer is usually, did they send you to put your life on hold because of them? So what do you think at this stage? Put your comments in the comment section. So the last season is a season when your child is in charge of their own lives and your life. Like she said, this is when you hear parents say, may I live to eat the fruit of my labor in the lives of my children. And what the determines this is all dependent on what you do in the first season when you, the parent, was in charge of their life. You see, all of the connections, the relationships, the quality time, the childhood memories you created, all of this will reflect in the way they will look after you now that they are in charge. The truth is, at this stage, it may not necessarily be about money because you may have your own money, but then it's about them caring for you. It's about them coming to visit you now that you are old and wrinkled, taking you to your hospital appointments, celebrating you, taking your phone calls, or even calling you. That is them being emotionally available for you. Like my dad, being the only son and the second born of his mom. His mom passed at age 98 or thereabouts, but I can confidently tell you that she was well taken care of. She lived it all before she passed. Even though she had her own house, she had her own money, my father could have left her to herself, or maybe at least get someone to live with her. But again, he didn't do that. He knew that for his mother, it was beyond sending her money every month. He knew that it was about being present the same way she was present for him when she was in charge. He could have left her or placed her monthly salary, like I said, or perhaps send her cards, probably send her chocolates or flowers on her birthdays. But no, he didn't do that. For him, it was a case of I will love you and care for you the same way you loved and cared for me when you were in charge of me. Guys, what determines this last season will depend on what you did in the first season. My father, caring for his mother in this last season, made her live longer than if she was left by herself all alone. Because the truth is, she had us to keep her company. She had us to say, Mama, these dress slippers will go for this dress. She had us to remind her, Mama, it's shower time. She had us to talk to her. She had us to tell her stories upon stories of how she and my dad used to go to market to trade. She had us to tell her, Mama, it's lunchtime. And she would say, but I just finished eating. And we will remind her, that was breakfast, this is lunch. Doing this was all she needed at that season of her life. Dear parents, I know that Pastor Funke's message is a reminder that all of the 3 seasons are important, and the determinant of the last 2 is going to be dependent on the first season, which is based on what we do with our children on daily basis. So be intentional, because the way your children need you to be emotionally available for them is the way you need them to be for you tomorrow. If you don't build emotional connection with them today, when you need them, they may not be available. So guys, do you believe in the 3 seasons of life? Do you think anyone is more important than the other? If yes, why? And if no, why? What was it like with your own parents? And what season are they? And what are you doing for them? Please share all your thoughts down in the comment section. Like this video and please share it so others can see it. And if you have been watching me and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Please hit the button now, and also remember to turn your notification button so whenever I upload a new video, you will be the first to see it. And in my next video, I can't wait to see you there. Bye bye.